Hey, Ellie here, and today we're going to talk about interview process for Microsoft, Meta, and Google. As a product manager, you need to have completely different strategies for all of these three companies. When it comes to Meta, the first things I have to say is you will talk to engineers. They're looking really into your technical skills. And also when you are building a product within the interview session, they usually ask you about, improving an existing product or coming up with a new strategy, a new product within Meta ecosystem. You always have to think about ideas that are outside of the box. You have to take risks. You have to think global, metaverse type of situation, building Web3 or something that could scale and scale big. Even if the risks are high, Meta is okay with that, especially for the interview process. They are really strong on analytics, of course, but I would say at this point, all three companies are. Still, I think Meta is high on analytics, Google is very high on analytics, and Microsoft is also high, but a little bit lower than those two. Those two are more competitive anyway. So with Meta, just think dangerously, think technically, think analytics, and putting metrics and data. When it comes to Google, it is more about your way of thinking. You also should be analytical, but they don't expect you to be as technical as at Meta. That's just been the experience that I've had. And they have a longer process. It's like 6 months, up to 6 months that you might be waiting for the answer. And when they look for a PM, they don't look for a specific role, a specific team, but they're looking for a PM overall at Google. So you don't even know what you're signing up for. After the interview process, they might tell you, okay, well, this is the team that actually needs PMs right now, yay or nay, right? So you might want to go to YouTube, but you will end up being at some backend team. This happens. Might have changed in the past, recent past, but overall, that has been the experience for years and years. And when it comes to questions with Google, the process, it's 5 interviews, could be all intense in one day. When it comes to Meta, in comparison, they usually have 2-3 people who will interview in one day. So it's a little bit lighter when it comes to the quantity of interviews. But when it comes to complexity, I would say Meta is still pretty complex because of their technical questions when it comes to like the senior or mid-level product manager. With juniors, it's hard everywhere these days. It used to be very easy to get in as a grad. Now they're looking for all this AI experience. And I honestly believe if you are putting your time into learning AI today, not just using ChatGPT, but overall, like how do models work? How can we implement all the best, greatest, and latest? Then you are going to be in a good shape. Google interviews, that's like 5 different interviews in one day. It will be developers who will interview you, product managers, several from different teams. And then there could be like potential hiring managers who are looking for it today, or they just, luck of a draw, that's who was assigned. And now we're going to Microsoft. When it comes to Microsoft, overall, the interview process is a little bit easier than those other two. You will have 2-3 interviews, and it might not even be in the same day, so you don't feel as stressed out. And it depends on their schedules. And oftentimes during that process, you can ask more questions about the product. Most of the time, it can eat the time of the interview. So they'll still ask you questions. You can walk through them. You can squeeze in one of your examples, and you can much easier divert to asking the interviewer questions and moving on to learning about that specific product. And the good part about it is because Microsoft hires for a specific team, there's the specific product that they are looking for to have this product manager come into. They're very interested in sharing what the product is all about and hearing what you're gonna say and if that's a match. So in this regard, it's much easier and more comfortable to go through the interview, especially if you have that expertise that this product is all about. Let's say if it's a CRM and you had experience in CRM, it's just a better match versus at Google, it's very hypothetical. You're letting them know about your experience, but you might have many experiences and you don't know whether you'll be able to share all those stories that are they're into. And again, at Google, you will have this diverse amount amount of people, developers from different teams. It's kind of like a melting pot of random people, random product managers and developers. And so you have to impress them all. They all have to say, yes, I liked her or him. And at the end of the day, might not be the PM or the hiring manager who was really the decider. Maybe that hiring manager, one person liked you and they interviewed you, but there's other 4 different people. Some of them liked you, some of them didn't like you, and then suddenly you didn't get all the pluses and you might have fallen out of the list, right? So it's a bit more complex and unfair interview process, I would say, with Google versus with Microsoft and even Meta. So to summarize, when it comes to Meta, go aggressive with different strategies if you need to come up with a new product. With Google, go deep, take time, figure out the structure, explain your thinking, analytics, and such. When it comes to Microsoft, think about humans, how it would work between technology, AI, and humans, and kind of thinking more from the perspective of you don't have the authority as a PM, but you need to delegate and manage all these different teams and systems. I hope you found this video useful. Good luck with your interview. I know you can nail this. And if you like this video, subscribe and follow for more.